Hello, today we're going to talk about love your neighbor. What does that actually mean? Before I begin, please subscribe, hit the bell, and hit the like. Help us spread Spiritism throughout the world. Let's get right into it. According to Emanuel Swedenborg, author of True Christianity, published in the 18th century, love your neighbor goes beyond the common definition of one human helping another. He writes, "Surely everyone understands that loving many people in a group involves more love for our neighbor than loving an individual member of the group. Therefore, smaller and larger communities are also our neighbor, because they are a plurality of people. It follows that someone who loves a community loves the individuals who are part of that community. Someone who wishes a community well and gives benefit to it cares for its individuals." Emanuel was allowed to visit the spirit world as a medium and write about his experiences 100 years before Allan Kardec codified the Spiritist doctrine. He wished to juxtapose the love of earthly leaders for their communities to the spirits in position of power in the spirit world. He contrasts the true love of a community versus the love of form and power. But in this day and age, leaders may be useful and care for a community and still not love their neighbor. They perform functions and show concern for the sake of the world or themselves in order to deserve, or look as if they deserve, promotion to higher positions. Although these people may not be identified as such in the world, they are identified as such in heaven. Swedenborg is saying that politicians may fool us, but they don't fool God. As one can see, the falsity of politicians hasn't changed in hundreds of years. We still get the same facade of caring, while pockets are being conveniently lined with our hard-earned money. Whereas in heaven, the story is altogether different. People who have performed useful services out of love for their neighbor are put in leadership positions over a heavenly community as well. There they have splendor and honor, yet still do they not take that splendor or honor to heart, just the usefulness. The rest, however, who were useful because they love the world or themselves, are rejected. Here on earth, our leaders are still flawed humans, who have not yet learned the road to happiness is to serve, while we must do what we can for our communities and country to keep us on a path to assist the truly needy, give guidance to the lost, and continue to encourage honest government, which allows its citizens the freedom we need to give and assist those more unfortunate than us without coercion. If you are interested in learning more about Spiritism, please read my book, Spiritism, Everything is Connected. Spiritism ties everything together. It reveals our purpose, our beginnings, our end goal, and the scope of the organization behind it all. Spiritism tells us there are no miracles, only phenomena that we don't yet understand. That miraculous healing, vision of spirits, near-death experiences, and glimpses of the future are all entirely possible given our place in the spirit realm. The spirit realm is dedicated to bring vital messages to us, not via organized religion, which had the tendency to withhold knowledge for their own gain, but to each individual so he or she could determine what path in life they would follow. We must each determine for ourselves whether we continue on to be mere consumers or to learn to balance our spiritual and material needs, so someday we may ascend up and out of the sphere of continual incarnations in a harsh learning environment to become a pure spirit and a contributor to the spirit universe. God bless.